Well, AJ, it's good to see, and I can't. I was actually thinking about this. I was so darn excited when we traded for AJ Puck last year because I had seen you back when I was younger. We were both in college, really similar in age. Then you were a high draft pick. You go to Oakland, and then you're in Miami, and here comes this monster and this lefty to Miami. It's good to see him, man. How was the off season?
Yeah, the off season's been great. Just a lot of hard work preparing for this next season. We after making the playoffs, that's just the thought in your mind during the offseason to get back there. So, that's kind of just the goal again.
Okay, so does the hard work entail becoming a starting pitcher here? We've heard all about that.
What's all the
because when you were
rumors?
traded last year, correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm making this up, you were on the verge of, again, for the Athletics, moving potentially back into a starting role.
Yeah.
And now the conversation, by all accounts, you're going to test those waters again. You excited? Is the offseason routine different? Like, where are you at with all this?
It's definitely exciting. I've always wanted to become a starting pitcher and start a big league baseball game, and that's always been a goal of mine. And it's been a long road back. I was starting the minor leagues, and I had my Tommy John, and then the rehab was quicker if I just came out of the bullpen, and I kind of just been stuck there ever since. And I was told I was going to have an opportunity last year in spring training with the A's, and then I was traded about 3 days before to here. And I'm excited for it, and I've been putting a lot of work towards that, and I'm real happy where I'm at right now.
What did you like about starting in the minors?
I just kind of feel like I'm more into the game, instead of just one.
It's hard. It must be hard in the bullpen sometimes.
Yeah, bullpen, kind of just, especially as the season goes on, you kind of, just long days down there, and you got to be ready to go every day. I enjoy it too. Like, don't get me wrong. I love just pitching, and just starting. I feel like I can turn over lineups, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity again, and just get my best shot at it.
You had a really interesting year. You were out of the bullpen, then you moved into the closing role, did a really nice job. Then you struggled. Then you got moved to 6-7 range and really pitched well. How would you summarize your 2023?
It was great. I really enjoyed, closing those ball games out. It's fun. You got the last inning, you got a little light show coming in.
The light show.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's definitely
good music too.
Fun.
That was great. What was that song you came out to?
Intro by DMX.
Yeah. Good music.
Oh, dun, 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 dun.
So I've always, when I was younger, I was like, if I'm ever a closer, that's definitely be my song. So
got the chance in the big leagues.
So I did it, and it was, it was cool, and. The season went well. I'm happy how it all went. We made the playoffs. That's the biggest goal for the team, and we did that.
How quickly did you settle into living in Miami, man? It's crazy, guys that play professional baseball, you grow up and you're really good. You go to a big-time college. Not everybody, but in your case, you obviously did. You get drafted high. Athletic system, traded, Miami. You like Miami?
Oh, yeah. No, I love Miami.
Yeah?
I love being here.
Look at
that smirk. Miami is definitely the favorite place I ever lived in. The city's great. There's a lot of things to do away from the field. I like going around, trying all the great restaurants around the city.
Got a favorite?
And
Yet? Go-to?
Yeah, last year I lived close to Cipriani. So is that
going to be your spot after 7 shutout this year after a good start? That's where we're darting off to?
Yeah, go get some good Italian food. Ooh. And that's been definitely ate that quite a bit.
What's your Italian order?
Yeah. You chicken parm
I get just the bolognese.
A little meat sauce.
Meat sauce. That's about, I never ate a ton of Italian before coming here, and that was right close to my building where I was living, and I would go to it, and the bolognese was the go-to.
Did you feel like you were cornered into fashion, like an upgrade in fashion in Miami? Because you'll be pulling up in some nice fits, and I'm like, all right, AJ, all right, here we go, Louis V.
No, I got nothing to do with fashion at all.
Who's dressing you, AJ? What's going on here?
A funny story. When I was playing with Luzardo, I told him, dude, I need some clothes. I got nothing. I just got jeans and just some plain T-shirts, and I went shopping with him. And
where did he take you?
Went to the Neiman Marcus. Oh. Yeah, and I went there, and I saw the price tag. I was like, dude,
he ran out. Come back tomorrow.
I was like, I'm never going shopping with that guy again.
No, Zeus has style.
Yeah, no, he does.
It comes at a price, apparently.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of money for those clothes.
Don't be
but
scared to get back on Amazon now.
Yeah,
I got
that's
some
what I'm
good
saying,
discounts on there, AJ.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm never going shopping with him again. Like,
Oh.
I'm not doing that.
Be 30 years from now, you're gonna wear the same pair of jeans you got from there. You're
Yeah.
refusing to let those things go. Oh my gosh!
Oh,
All
for
right, you
sure.
spend your off season in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Doing anything for fun out there? What are we doing? Got hobbies?
Yeah, I mean, I like. There's a lot of desert, so I'll go do like some desert activities. You know, I'll just go hang out. You know, drive around. And then they got like a lot of mini putt places out there because it's a big golf community. So I was going to.
You're only doing mini putt, or you get out there? You play golf?
I play golf too, yeah, but I play golf probably. I mean, a handful of times, like probably like twice a month on the weekends.
Okay.
I don't overdo it too much. You know, I'm not good enough to where I want to keep going back out. And like I just go when my buddies want to play, and then yeah. But
Can
other
you
than that,
imagine this guy with a club?
No,
driving it with
actually
a
not. No, I cannot.
Oh my god!
yeah, that's my best one as a drive. You know, when I get it right, you know, it goes pretty far.
Yeah, I bet it does, AJ.
that's why,
You're a humble man. I'm sure it does. Yeah.
So, dude, you were born in Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
W. Then you go and live in Iowa,
Yep.
and then you go to UF. I mean, what was it going from the cornfields of Iowa to Florida? I mean, these are I
Yeah.
can't get any more opposite than that, right?
Yeah, you know, I mean, it was great. I mean, that was my whole goal was, you know, I wanted to go down south to where, you know, where all the guys play baseball.
Yeah,
and, you know,
yeah.
just test it out, you know, see how good I thought I was, and yeah. So
Turned
I mean,
out
I was happy.
you're a humble guy. Turned out that you tested it out and you did pretty good. We were chatting before we hit the record button here. You were at UF with the Pete Alonso, Harrison Bader. You guys had some good teams,
some
man.
dudes, yeah, I mean,
Who
I
else?
had a ton of guys.
Who
I mean,
else?
Brady Singer. I mean, Jackson Kowar.
Singers. Is he
Alex
with the
Fido.
Royals still?
Yeah, Royals. Alex Fider's with Detroit.
Was he lefty? He was a starter, I remember.
Righty. And then we had Sean Anderson, who's been up. I mean, Logan Shore, Buddy Reed.
Holy cow. Buddy Reed.
Yeah.
Third baseman or catcher?
He was center fielder, the best center fielder ever. If he would have made it to the big leagues as a outfitter, he'd had a Gold Glove instantly. Best
Really?
outfitter been around. Yeah, nasty. But
Who was your third baseman?
we had my first year was Josh Tobias, and then
I
Jonathan,
remember him.
and then Jonathan India. He
Holy buckets!
yeah, no, we
Whoa.
were stacked. Yeah,
I have been a big advocate. The Reds keep floating Jonathan India out there.
Yep.
Come home.
Yeah.
yeah, no, for
He's a
real,
good
yeah.
ball player,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, no.
I've been a big advocate.
As long as we don't, you know, give up Luzardo for him, you know. But that's the rumor. But
What was it like getting traded?
it was crazy. I wasn't expecting. Like, it was 3 days right before spring training. I was saying I was preparing to be a starter, and I got traded. I was like, I knew instantly I was gonna get traded for a bullpen role.
Yeah.
And I just got done moving into my place for spring training.
Perfect timing.
Like, unpacked everything, and then like the next day got traded, so I had to pack it all back up and then leave within like 2 days. But no, it was really cool. You know, I was excited for it. You know, I just kind of knew where the path of where the A's were going, just kind of
Right.
treading everybody
Yeah.
away. And then, so I mean, I was happy to come back to a real competitive team and with a lot of talent, and because it's always more fun winning in the big leagues than losing. You know, that's for sure.
So we talk to Skip all the time, but we want to know behind the scenes Skip. I mean, everyone seems like they connect with him. How do you connect with him? And is he as intense as at least he seems on the outside?
Yeah, no, Skip's great. You know, especially you know, first year manager. I mean, he did an amazing job. You know, it was. You know, I love playing for him, and
he
know,
got you guys to buy in. You guys trusted
Yeah,
him. man.
seriously.
Yeah, no,
That was cool.
Skip's the man. Yeah, and I never told him this, but I mean, I grew up a big Cardinals fan, so I mean, I knew all about him and John Jay. So
Did you really?
yeah,
never told him that?
No. I didn't want to. No, he's my manager now, so I was just kind of like, you know, just
Playing
but,
it cool.
Yes, but no, I grew up a big time Cardinals fan, so I mean, it was cool when I was traded. I was like, oh.
Who did we have last year that grew up a big Cardinals fan? Oh my God, we had somebody that played for us, and on the backfields, who was it?
That loved Skip.
Love Skip, and he had his trading card. He used to go to the spring training backfields. I'm sorry to derail this.
A
thing.
Marlin?
Yep. Whatever. Continue on. I'll think of it. We had a Marlin last year that grew up a big Cardinals fan. And remember, the story was that he told Skip that I had his trading card. I had your trading card, and I loved watching you in spring training when you were younger.
Oh,
good.
yes. Oh, God, I
Great.
don't remember.
Boy, this
who
is
it
good
though.
radio here. This is awesome stuff. Holy cow. Whatever. But that's awesome, though.
Yeah.
Why Cardinals? Well, obviously,
Well,
Midwest,
yeah,
never mind.
yeah. I'm from Cedar Rapids, and it was kind of a lot of people in our hometown was or are Cub fans, and you know, I couldn't go with the pack. You know, I had to go do my own thing. So I kind of, because I didn't grow up like in like my parents my dad was a football player, so it was like predominantly a football family.
Yeah.
And
You would have been a hell of a quarterback with that height, boy.
yeah, no, I was a quarterback.
You
and,
were?
yeah. I ended up making I was the varsity quarterback my sophomore year. I could always throw, and I was like 6'2" at the time, so I was a pretty good height for it. And then ended up stopping playing. Like,
West Coast offense, are you out of the shotgun and just
Yeah,
rifling this thing down the field?
yeah, no, we had we ran spread quite a bit,
Ooh.
and but we had a really good running back, so we kind of relied on him because I was younger, just kind of taking over the program that year. And then my junior year, I wasn't really getting recruited for baseball, and I just got the opportunity to play at the pretty good travel ball team, and every person I see is getting like, oh, they're committing to this college, to this college. I'm like, I'm not talking to anybody.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of, I quit 3 weeks before the season.
Really?
My junior year. Yeah, I did the whole summer stuff with them, and then 3 weeks before.
You got
Yeah.
the worst part.
Yeah, so I kind of, and then I was just kind of, I was like, I felt bad, but I just knew what I wanted to do with baseball, and yeah, I mean, it worked out.
Are you still a couch potato on Sundays, feasting, watching the NFL? Who's your NFL team?
I used to be a big Vikings fan.
Culpepper, Moss.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Moss
I
was
actually
his
made
boy.
it to like the punt, pass, and kick, like the regional finals.
Did ya?
And I
That's
got
amazing.
and I
You got an
sit-
interesting story.
Yeah,
AJ.
no, I could. I mean, I was always pretty good at sports, and
Clearly, yes.
But yeah, so I made it. We threw the ball at the halftime. We sat around the end zone. That's when I remember Randy Moss had his afro going. He caught like a touchdown pass right in front of me. That was
That's
sick.
so cool.
Yeah, and then once Adrian Pearson stopped playing, I just kind of stopped watching the NFL.
Really?
Yeah, I
AP was
wasn't anymore.
different.
Yeah, he's
It's sad,
exciting.
sad Sundays for you then.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't.
You
watch
got out of
football,
it. I'm glad you got out of the Vikings thing. Just enjoy the games.
Yeah, because I mean, the NFL is more just throwing the ball now. It's not as.
Oh yeah.
And running
Are
back
you
is
a college football guy? Or you're kind of out on football?
No, I mean, my dad played at Minnesota, so I kind of watch up going the Gophers, but they're trash right now. Like, I'm not gonna watch that.
They still got Jerry
breaking
Kill, the
my
guy
heart.
eating the ice cream cones on the sideline.
That
Does he
was
still
Tracy Clay's. Jerry Kill had the seizures.
Yeah, yeah. No, I know my dad has been a fan of the coaches
Mercy.
for a while now. So
Yeah,
Mercy.
PJ Flex there now. He's kind of.
my dad played for Lute Holtz and
Holy buckets.
Mike. I'm blanking.
He played
Here's the
for
Rams.
Lou
They're-
Holtz.
Yeah, the
Bro, so Lou Holtz was with Minnesota.
No, I
and
know,
then he
but
went
what
to
an
Notre Dame.
amazing human
Yeah.
being to play football
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, and before that, he was with the Rams head coach that won the Super Bowl, Kurt Warner.
Really?
Mike, that was his first 2 years, and his last
Mike
2 years.
Holmgren?
No, I forgot. I'm blanking on his name, but
Interesting.
yeah.
Do you follow other sports?
No, just baseball, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of like basketball.
No, when
I
you
just
say
got a
you
lot.
follow baseball, you put MLB Network on in November. Do you follow the hot stove? You follow all this stuff? Are you into it?
No, like just like in season, like I can. That's really the only sport I can just sit down and watch is baseball. Yeah, that one just kind of just bore me, just.
Are you on social media?
No, I got no social media.
Why?
I
just-
love you.
I-
You what an awesome
Yeah.
life you lead.
Yeah, I just never liked it. I just kind of.
You play a
I
few
don't know.
video games here and there.
No, I stopped playing video games like.
AJ, what do
like
you
4
do?
years ago.
Yeah, what the
How
hell?
much more
what
time do you have? What is this?
We get it. You play baseball.
Work
I don't
out,
know,
really?
do stuff,
You
know?
spend
I do
family
stuff,
time
yeah.
is just kind of family time and just
Yeah, I
do
mean, I hang
your
out with my
thing?
family when around. Like my little sister lives out in Arizona, so I'll try to hang with her. And my little brother goes to
She's
baseball.
played sports in college. Please refresh me. Where?
Oh yeah, she 4 years at Ole Miss for softball and then 1 year at ASU.
Damn.
Yeah, she had that COVID year, so she had that extra
fifth
year to
year.
play. And then my little brother plays baseball at FIU.
That's right.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Because he
So now he's out
underwent
here.
Tommy John or something, did he not? He had an injury
Yeah,
or something?
yeah, he had Tommy John last year, so he's
Okay.
come back. He's come back right now. He's nasty. Hopefully, the Marlins draft him. Like he
Really?
He's
really
nasty?
good?
Yeah, I mean his first live he was 94, 96.
Left, right?
Yeah, just like a 13 months right-handed.
Right.
Yeah, he can
Similar size
pitch.
than you, or you guys
Yeah, he's 6'5". Like he's thick too. He's
Holy buckets.
Ooh.
yeah, no, he's got a chance. Hopefully, the Marlins, keep tabs on him and you pick up. That'd be kind of cool. But
Awesome.
yeah, no, I'm pumped for him this season. Yeah, it's gonna be cool to watch.
You going to
that.
go out and watch him a little bit?
Yeah, so
They start soon. 2 weeks?
Yeah, they start
3
in,
weeks?
Yeah, February. So hopefully the schedule works out where I can maybe drive down from Jupiter and go watch his
Heck
first
yeah.
game or something like that. So
So
that's
there's some
gonna be.
midweek games and stuff. Awesome. AJ,
Dude, thank you.
Thank you for indulging in our heavy-hitting questions. We appreciate it, man. Best of luck,
Yeah,
dude.
no problem. I appreciate you guys.